Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. As you can see behind me and from the clips that I just showed you guys, there is not much left of this garden. We were gone for 5 days and a lot of the stuff is succumbed to the fall. It is definitely fall here in northeastern New York. Do you see all these leaves? We had the leaves cleaned up before we left for Maryland, and we came back and fall is here. I thought it was here before we left, but it is definitely here. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what our plans are for this fall season. We unfortunately can't have a fall garden. I guess we could. We've already had temperatures into the low to mid 30s, so I'm not sure how that would have worked, but we are just taking advantage of this nice fall beautiful day. Chris is not sure if you'll be able to see him. He is over on that side of the yard mulching up the leaves and getting that side of the yard taken care of. I told him I would come over here and take care of what I can take care of in the garden. So like I said, I want to tell you guys, there he is over there, you hear him. I want to tell you guys what our plans are for fall. So Chris and I actually discussed it on our way back from Maryland, you know, since we had a 6-hour drive and all, 7+ probably with the kids. And what we want to do is, besides getting the leaves all raked up for fall, we want to build a compost pile. We have some extra pallets from engines or parts that were shipped into the shop. So we have some pallets, and I think we're going to put it on the side of the greenhouse. We were trying to figure out the best way, or I should say the best place to put it. You know, if we put it over by the garage, when it's all broken down, we're going to have to lug it all the way over here by the garden. So Chris had the idea of putting it along that side of the greenhouse. So I think that sounds like it's going to be the perfect spot to start a few compost piles. And then, my goodness, these black walnut trees are dropping, and I'm not standing under it, but it will give you a concussion if you get hit by one of the black walnuts that fall. So we want to do the compost pile. The second thing we want to do is take the pool down. The pool is drained all except for a few inches. That was kind of a last minute quick decision that we did in the summer. So we didn't really put it up correctly. You know, see, this side is sagging. He supported around, but not this side. So we want to take the pool down. This isn't going to happen this fall, but in the spring he wants to build a base and then put sand and stuff under it to level it out. Of course, all of the stuff in the garden, as you saw, there is still so many pollinators, and I actually, some of these zinnias look like, do you see these? Here and here and here. I mean, they're still thriving. I was going to rip them out, and Chris is like, why are you going to rip them out? They're still so beautiful. You know, I ripped all but 3 marigold plants out, and if you can see, they're just kind of giving it this, you know, a pop of color over here. These are peppers along here. They are well past their prime. There's actually some I could probably still use. They're just very small. Basil, if you can see, it's a little crazy. Still smells so good though. So that is what we want to do for the garden. We need to clean out our green shed, which is mostly our landlord's stuff, but since we moved here, we've acquired a riding lawnmower, a weed whacker, a push mower, you know, gas cans that go along with that, attachments for the weed whacker, you know. So there's like the old cabinets from the kitchen in there and whatever my landlord had in there. There's like a mattress, a bunch of scrap wood. So I think when we clean it out, hopefully this weekend, we're just gonna have a big old bonfire. So if you wanna come over, bring some marshmallows because we're gonna be burning a lot of stuff. That way we can just park the lawnmower in there. His motorcycle has been on the back porch for years. You know, we wanna kinda just clean everything up. You know, his Mustang is gonna be going into storage in the garage. So it's just all outdoor stuff that we need to get done. I'm trying to think of if there was anything else. Yes, there is. How could I forget this? The greenhouse. Let me take a walk and show you the greenhouse. Look how beautiful the river looks. So the greenhouse is looking like a little bit of a mess. Let me show you what we got going on. This is the greenhouse. It's been propped open since the spring. There's a ton of leaves. A random tomato plant. If you can see, a mouse got into my sunflower head. That is my own fault. It's just overgrown. You know, it shouldn't take me more than an hour or so to clean out. And then also, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Look how open that is. You can see all the wood behind me. Let me go over there and show you. Chris was feeling a little ambitious one weekend. And this tree, if you can see, it's looking a little sketchy. So Chris bought himself a chainsaw and a stick, attachment for the weed whacker, and with the help of his younger brother, got up with his chainsaw and the saw and a stick and trimmed this tree back. There was a branch that was hanging right over the chicken coop. It was actually touching it. If it rained, it would weight that branch down. We just didn't want to take the chance of it falling on the chicken coop. And if you can see up here on that corner of the house, there was a big branch that was just brushing the roof, and Chris didn't want to take the chance of something happening and that limb falling on our roof or blocking the chimney. So this is all of his little pile here, and we've had this willow tree. I feel like every storm a little bit falls over. So this weekend we are going to rent a wood chipper, and we will probably just use it around the homestead, whether it be in the garden, around the garden, in the front of the yard, in the front of the house, I should say. We still have so many places that we could use mulch, and you know, top priority is the garden. So we will definitely have plenty of that. And then this wood he is going to split with his little brother. His brother has a fireplace, so they're gonna take some of that wood. And I think that might be it. We just want to clean up the yard and the greenhouse and the garden and the shed. In my head, I feel like I have time to do a total chicken coop makeover, but I don't know if we'll realistically have time for that. It needs a fresh coat of paint. This is the chicken run, which the chickens are pretty much free range when we're home. This is their coop. As you can see, it's looking a little rough, but add that to the list of things we want to get done. So that is it for this video. I thought I would just give you a game plan on what to expect around our little homestead It is going to be a very busy fall. Thankfully, we are out of work a few hours early today so we can get a jump start. It's supposed to rain the next few days, and now that it gets dark so early, we don't really have much time after we get home from work at 5:30, 6 o'clock to do yard work. So we are definitely taking advantage of our nice warm fall days. I'm in a sweatshirt and I'm actually sweating a little bit. Yes, I'm in a Jets sweatshirt. Please just let me enjoy the one win that we have, that we barely have. Just let me enjoy it. Well, thanks for checking out this video, and we will see you on the next video, and who knows what we'll be cleaning up around the homestead.